What's going on, guys? It's Tuesday at 2:30. I'm getting a ridiculously late start to the day. I've been kind of sick. I've been kind of gammy. So I've just kind of been lying around. It's Christmas break, so I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas and, all that. Got everything they wanted and had to spend great time with their family and just overall had a great day. I had a great 3 days. Went to the in-laws on Christmas Eve and then had my Christmas with my family Christmas Day, and then the day after my girlfriend and I celebrated Christmas together. So hope everybody had a fabulous Christmas. So that's pretty much it. It's been a while since I've actually recorded a video. I actually have two banked videos going up for Monday, Tuesday. This one's only actually going up on Wednesday. But I am going to start uploading fairly regularly, like daily, because I just can. I have nothing else going on in life, so I figured why not. So I'm gonna upload this every day. If you have watched my videos and you have read my comments, I actually put a comment down in that I hurt my knee really bad. And in further explanation, I'll go into that in a few minutes. So I'm gonna be making lunch right now, and I'll explain that. Like I mentioned before, yes, I really muffed up my knee, and I did this 2 days before Christmas, or the day before Christmas Eve, I think it was. I want to say it was last Thursday I did it. Maybe even Friday. When did I do that? I did it Friday at work. I slipped on some ice, and my knee, here's what I suspect happened. What I know happened was I fell and my knee cockeyed sideways, and it kind of bent my knee out. I heard a loud crack, and I just kind of fell to the ground, and I'm like, oh my god, I just spiral fractured my leg. That was the first thing that came to my mind. So I just kind of sat there, I waited, I brought myself up with my other leg, and started putting pressure, more and more, getting blood flowing, and I'm like, okay, I feel fine, my leg's not broken. Then I took a step and my knee buckled. And I'm like, motherfucker. So, after maybe 10 minutes of just lying on the ground in the freezing cold snow and on ice, I assessed the situation and I think to myself, okay, I tore my ACL or my MCL. The back of my leg really hurt. The whole front of my leg really hurt. My leg was swollen up like a bowling ball in my knee. So that sucked. It hurt really bad. I went home. I iced my knee, put heat on it, alternated. The swelling went down a lot. I could walk fine, so I knew it wasn't broken. But that still didn't leave out the possibility of a tear. So I walked around, I went shopping, went to 2-3 stores, walked gimpily and really hard, but still walked. And my final assessment as of now, it's been a few days since then, it's been about 5 days. My knee still hurts just the same. And I'm a nursing major, I'm an anatomy student. I took anatomy all last semester. And my assessment is, I believe I either tore my plantaris muscle in the backside of my knee, which is causing it to hurt, and I strained my lateral head of my calf, which could also mean that would be hard for me to walk properly. I mean, I can flex my calf fine, but when it comes to plantar flexion, which is when you have your foot, like say this is your foot and you want to push your foot down and raise and do like calf raises, I can't do that. So like physically my body does not have the strength to push my leg up anymore, which makes me think I may have snapped a tendon in there. I don't know. That may have been what the crack was. I have not figured it out yet. It hurts a lot to like pivot or to turn and to sidestep and just to even like move functionally. It hurts really bad. My girlfriend, who tore her ACL, MCL, and meniscus in soccer, she had a complete overhaul of her knee, really bad situation. She thinks I may have torn my meniscus, which I really hope it is not a case, because that would suck, and I really don't want to have surgery. But if it's just like a really bad strain in my calf, give that a week or two, maybe 3 weeks, it'll be fine. So I'm going to give it some time. I mean, it happened the day before Christmas, or 2 days before Christmas. I wasn't going to up and go to the hospital 2 days before Christmas. Now, it's, 4 days before New Year's, I'm not going to up and go to the hospital before New Year's. So I don't, that's not me. That's not the kind of dude I am. I don't like that. I don't like the hospitals. I don't like doing all that. So, but regardless, that kind of kept me out of the gym for a while, plus the holiday. And now I can walk better, like I can tolerate it now. So with the holiday, it closed the gym for 3 days straight, so I couldn't go. But now it is going, and one of the main reasons why I am going to the gym today is because I got a new product, and I really want to test it out. This product has not been around for a while. It is, quite frankly, I know nothing about it. I have not heard anything about it. I don't know anybody who's tried it. But the guy that I talked to at GNC said it was new. They did not have it. Now I'm like, okay. And it is called Beyond Raw Lit. I know, oh, it's lit. Like, whatever. But Beyond Raw Lit is the pre-workout that I'm going to be trying today. It was cheap. I needed pre-workout. So I figured I'd try it. The guy claims it is low on caffeine, but high on, like, pump. So I'm really hoping that, one, if I take this, I'll be able to sleep tonight. And two, it'll give me probably one of the best pumps ever. So I'm going to take that. In about an hour, I'm going to go to the gym, crank out an upper body workout. Obviously, I'm not going to do legs, which really sucks. It sets back the road to 505, and the road to 505, I should reword that. So it kind of sets that back a little bit, but gives me more of an excuse, I guess, to work on my bench and just like define shoulders and chest and even abs now. I don't have an excuse really to not do abs or, to cut back on chest and shoulders. Now I really don't have any excuse. I have to do this because I can't do legs. So I'm going to give myself about an hour. I'm going to finish my lunch here, then go to the gym, and I have to go to work. I have a letter there from my actual dad, which is a real shit show I don't feel like getting into. So he sent me a letter, and it's a whole show. So I got to go get that later, but I'm going to eat this, then we're going to head to the gym. So I got my It's Lit pre-workout here, Beyond Raw. I already opened it, because it's the first thing I do whenever I get a new pre-workout. So you open it and you smell it. My first impressions were kind of basic on the thing, but kind of shocked me was this. That it's got like a little not get wet kind of card. I thought that was quite interesting. My second impression is this scoop is massive. So I'm going to do, since I've never had this and the guy was kind of warning me about it, just do 1 ounce scoop. Just mix it in. I also managed to get a grenade bottle on sale for the holidays. And when I say on sale, the guy at GNC gave it to me. So you just take the little blender, put it on top, grab your cap, mix it on, give it a good shake. I don't like any grittiness in my pre-workout at all. Now the main reason I got this was because of the low amount of caffeine, like I mentioned. So see how I can taste. I can tell right now that it's a weird color. The flavor I got was Icy Fireworks. I assume it's going to be like a American Bomb Pop or whatever they're called, from like Mr. Dingling or Mr. Frosty or whatever. So let's give it a try. Oh wow. That tastes exactly like the ice cream pop. It tastes like literally like a mixture of America and freedom. That's pretty damn good. So let's get in the car before it starts kicking in and then get to the gym. Well, my workout today is going to be a very like blood pumpingly oriented workout for shoulders and chest. It's almost 4:30. By the time I get there, it'll be 4:30. So I don't know how many people will be there. So I may be limited to what I can do. Plus, you have all the stupid New Year, New Me idiots that will never stick to it. So I have a hunch the gym might be really packed today, but then again, it is still the holiday, maybe not. But so my first workout I'm going to do is I'm going to open up with bench, which is what my main goal is. I open up with that to where it helps me to feel good and like motivate myself and get a good pump going at first, then move on to axillary movements. So we're going to start with bench, 2 working sets, or 2 warm sets, 2 working sets, and then after my last working set, I'll cut the weight in half and just burn out and just do everything that I can in that last set. After that, I'm going to do a curl slash super tricep superset with where you just have like a easy curl bar with like 15-20 pounds on it, depending on how I feel after bench, and just take that over the tricep pull down machine and then just alternate and just superset the shit out of it, and it gets you a really good workout, really good pump on both sides. After that, probably go to incline, which also helps with the front shoulders. Then I'm going to do lateral pull downs, not just like the ones for the back. Keep your arms straight and just pull straight down. That really helps with the rear deltoid. And to finish off, cable flies. I don't know if there's going to be a lot of people there. If not, that cable fly machine actually might be taken up pretty much the entire time. So if I can get cable flies in, I'm going to get cable flies in. So that's going to be the workout for today. I'm going alone, so that's why I'm doing a lot of axillary stuff. And I'm not going to go ridiculously heavy on, incline or flat bench, because I don't have a spotter. I'm also not feeling 110% right now. I'm feeling kind of gammy. So just kind of doing this just to get back into it. Hopefully crank that out within an hour, and I'm going Christmas shopping tonight, or day after Christmas shopping, because there's pretty good deals. So do that. Let's crank this out. Let's get it. So I just got back from the gym. I had a phenomenal workout. I felt so good. It's the first time I worked out since I hurt my leg, which was been 5 days, and it felt really good. So I'm really, really happy with that. What I'm going to do now is a full review on my first use of the Beyond Raw Lit pre-workout. I'm going to do a full review on that. This pre-workout for me worked phenomenally well. It gave me probably one of the biggest pumps I've ever had out of a pre-workout. Like literally insane. Like, it blew my mind. So what I noticed was the major pump, no tingle, and it helped me rejuvenate energy and rejuvenate like my body's ATP and stored energy while I was going. For example, while I was doing bench, I started out at 135, put on a 10, put on 2 10s, 25 at a 10. I'm not doing math right now because my head hurts. But I got all the way up to like 205, and I'm like, holy shit, I'm cranking 205 out, like 6 reps. Well, then after that, I dropped it down. I'm like, I feel good still. Like, I don't want to stop yet. So I kept going. So I went back down to 135 and did it all over again. And I went back, I redid 135, up by 10 every time. And then to a point where my last set, I'm like, I still feel good. Like, blowing my mind. Like, I feel phenomenally good after doing basically 2 bench workouts in a row. So I'm at 205 right now. I still repping out 6 to 7. I think I got 7 on my second one. I'm like, holy crap, like, I feel good. I'm like, shit, throw 225 on, we'll see where we go. Hit 4 reps at that. I'm like, oh my God, like, bruh, like, I normally can't rep out 225 that easily ever. So after that, I took a slight break, went back to it again. After I went back to it again, I hit 225 again for 4 more. So that means after maybe a minute break, or after going like a minute break from 205, hitting 225, taking another minute break, relaxing, settling my heart rate, going back at it and hitting another 4 at 225 means I'm hitting 8 reps at 225 within a minute. I'm like, holy shit, like that's good. I've never done that. Then from there, I went to tricep pull downs with single arm iso tricep pulls. Then the guy, some tool bag steroid head, kept using the
the double pull. So I had to find something else, which made me like, okay, screw it, I'll go and do incline. Cranked out incline 135, just stayed at 135. I didn't have a spotter. It was starting to burn out a little bit. So I just cranked that out. I went over to triceps. Normally when I hit triceps, I max out at like 10 reps pulling down at like 60. I'm hitting like 80 to 90. I think I did 80 for 10 and 90 for 7, I think, until like my arms were like pushing out. So like I am like hella pumped right now. I feel really good. And this pre-workout is just, it's on a next level. I don't know how else to explain it. And I don't speak highly of pre-workouts. I've used C4, which has been great. I used that all through high school. When I got out of high school, I switched to Optimum Nutrition. That worked really well. And now this no-name company out of, if I can even find, out of Pittsburgh, just came out of nowhere, out of the woodwork, and shocked the hell out of me. I've been taking pre-workout for about 4 years. I started about my sophomore year of high school. So, or junior year of high school. So, to get that upper edge in the gym, in the weight room, and for sports, it just helped. So, in 4 years, I've honestly found something to break my plateau and blow my mind. So, hats off. This stuff is amazing. I highly recommend it. Now, the only things that concern me is, one, I am super sensitive to caffeine. If I have too much caffeine, I won't sleep. Granted, this only has 250 milligrams of caffeine as opposed to however much anything else has. I know it's probably more than that. I did some research and the guy at the store said that this is one of the ones with less caffeine in it. I checked out some other ones there. It was lower than most of them. So I'm hoping this will let me sleep. Now, my main concern is tolerance. I'm a big guy. I'm 260, 6 foot, 6'1", 260. I'm a big dude. My question is, how long am I going to be able to take one scoop and still be able to feel that crank, as opposed to when, with the C4, I have to take 2, sometimes 2.5, 3 scoops in order to feel it. So that's my main concern with this, is I don't know how long it's going to last. A lot of the things in here are natural, like natural byproducts and like extract. I'll take a picture of it or I'll find one online and I'll like insert it right here or something like that and just put it over in an overlay. But personally, this stuff is really, really good. The only concerns really I have is it has 15 milligrams of sodium. It claims it has no sugar. I don't know if that's true or not, but if so, that's really good. And just most of the stuff is, not stuff that I'm too worried about. I study a lot of this. I study the human body. And personally, I really, really like this. The flavor too, Icy Firework, it tastes, I know I said this in the clip before this, it tastes like that American Bomb Pop. If I can find a picture of it, I'll also overlay it. It tastes exactly like that to a T. We have a guy around here who delivers ice cream. His company is called Mr. Dingaling. I know if you're kind of south in Jersey, you have like a Mr. Frosty who does the same thing, or just even an ice cream shop. Sometimes they sell them. I'm not kidding, to a T like that. It is phenomenal. So first impressions on this is great. That's going to be the video for today. Me and the lady are going out. We're going shopping. Maybe grab some dinner. She's at home being impatient, waiting for me to get done. So she's been blowing up my phone. So we're going to get that done. I'll probably come home, edit this, throw this video up, and go back tomorrow to the gym and see if this pump is exactly the same. I'm going to try and do back tomorrow. My leg doesn't hurt too bad. Maybe try deadlift, but I'm not really anticipating it. If I could do straight leg, then I'll do straight leg. But I'm thinking maybe pull-ups, straight leg deadlift, whatever these are. I call them reverse bench, maybe lat pull downs. I don't know what they are. But I have like a few things, some rows, just a little bit of stuff for back, and try and get that going because I want to get a tattoo, and you guys will see, because there is regulations and I figured out a way around it. And I have a really cool back tattoo I want to get. So thank you guys for watching. Please like the video, comment down below. I love seeing comments. I love reading them. I love commenting to them. I love interacting. I mean, social media is kind of what I do. I did it years and years before this with other failed attempts in my past on like social media, like Instagram, which I'll leave a link in the below, Snapchat, all that other good stuff. Check out my last video, the 500-pound attempt. I say attempt because if you've watched it, you'll know why. Just a disclaimer, that is not how I hurt my leg. I guarantee I'm going to have a lot of people thinking that when they see it. That's not how I hurt my leg. I assure you that. I fell on ice. I felt good actually after that attempt, and that attempt was about 4 days before I fell and hurt my leg. So, thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, share. I don't care. Being positive. Have a nice day. Be good. Have a Merry Christmas. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.